All right, it's about 9:30 on October 9th, and the journey begins. Driving from Kalamazoo to my dad's house down in Buchanan, gonna load up the cars there. I am on my way to hunt for moose in Ontario, Canada. We got drawn both a bull and a cow tag, and we're not gonna be picky. I'll shoot a cow or a bull, see what we can get. It's about an hour drive down there. We're gonna load up all the gear in his truck. We're gonna drive about 6 or 7 hours north, stay probably just shy of the border in the Sioux, get up and cross in the morning, got all my paperwork to declare my guns and all that stuff, and then we're gonna get on a little beaver plane and buy our licenses, get on a little beaver plane and shoot out there. So I'll stick with us, man. Hopefully it should be exciting. A little bit of DIY hunting for moose in Ontario, Canada. The season for us officially doesn't start until the 14th for non-residents, so 3 days of fishing and scouting, and then we're only gonna have about 3.5 or 4 solid days of hunting because my buddy Mike is getting married in Texas the following Sunday, so I have to fly back, rush back here, jump on a plane, head to Texas and catch that wedding. So congratulations to them. Stick with us, and here we go. Here, Daddy-o.
What is that?
That's a camera. What are we doing?
Go and kill us some fish.
Fish.
Mooses.
And Timmy Hortons. That's what we're doing. Because we're hungry and need a coffee.
We stopped. We stopped here and got some bait and stuff and licenses and all that stuff. So anyway, we'd probably be there 12:30.
Yep. I'll give you a ring when you get into town, then I'll meet you at the lake.
All right, Tom. Appreciate it.
How's that sound?
All right, we'll see you then, buddy.
All right, well, this is our second day. We took it kind of easy on day one. Came up, got a room at the casino. We're going to stay at Bay Mills. Ended up staying at Kuwaitan because Bay Mills was full. And crossed the bridge this morning into Canada. Everything went pretty smoothly. Got our guns registered. Stopped in Walleye real quick to buy some bait. We bought some minnows and some crawlers and our moose hunting licenses. So hopefully, in an ideal world, we catch a bunch of walleye this afternoon. The next couple days, find a good moose scouting spot, and hopefully can get one on film. So let's see how it goes. Right? No. Yeah, that's it. What's that? That's good sound.
683. Closer than that. See how much those minnows weigh.
You get those in Wawa?
Yep.
At the trading post, the one down the main street in front of the lake?
Yep.
That's where Chief's place is.
We're going phone too.
60 days.
What? I said I go next year. Now my state expires.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, which is weird because their damn website says you can use it over and over, but you only if you renew it every 60 days.
Oh, yeah.
So as long as you pay them $25 every 60 days, then you can use the same one over and over.
Just get you to print there, Paul, on one side. Print.
It's already printed. My name here.
Oh, I put it in. Okay.
Yeah. Just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pushing these things pretty heavy now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. I got to carry a bunch of other papers that the freaking ministry gives here.
Oh yeah.
Here's a paper tag. Try not to get it wet.
Ziploc
bag.
Ziploc bag.
Jeez.
All right, this is one of my favorite parts of the trip. Right here, Mike's telling me that cap is loose that he pointed at down by the foot, and that if I was to kick that with my shoe, that potentially oil from the engine could spew into the cabin. So, noted, Mike. I'm going to keep my foot away from that one. Appreciate you.
I got a flight out of South Bend, Indiana on Saturday to go to Texas for my buddy's wedding, so we're kind of pressed for. See if we can get it done in 4 days. I hope.
Now the nights are colder though. Here.
What day is that then already?
Right now they say it's going to be good, but the weather changes up here pretty fast. We got that sat phone. We can always call Tom on Wednesday and see.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
All right. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, we got in safe. It looks pretty calm here, but up there it was pretty windy. Mike's a great pilot though. He took us off, touched us down like nobody's business. We talked to him about bad weather. He's gonna come in a day early for us if the weather's gonna be bad. So we won't know because we can't see the weather, but if the weather changes by next Thursday, he's gonna fly in a day early and obviously we'll see him come in. Otherwise, we're gonna get everything together. We brought everything up to the cabin. Now that we got everything in the cabin, Dad's unpacking, doing all that stuff, I'm going to get these minnows in the water and split some firewood because it's supposed to snow in the next couple days. So assuming that it does snow, I want to be ready. So as soon as we get that done, we're going to load up the boats and hit the water for some walleye.
Yeah, no kidding. There's no breeze anywhere. We were in the windiest part of the lake. No, it's a walleye. I lied. Yeah. Barely got him hooked, but I'm gonna take it. Oh, he's barely. Oh, don't shake it off. Come on, buddy. I'm gonna put it neutral real quick, Daddy. Well, I wasn't gonna, but I didn't know it was a walleye. I thought I felt him roll, but it didn't. No. You pull them in slow, you'll lose them. Especially drafting like this, man. So slow. We're gonna get some storms.
We got 4 fillets. We'll try them all 4 at the same time.
Alright, at this point we called it an evening, headed back to the cabin to fry up all those delicious walleye we had just caught. We paired that with a box of nice mac and cheese, backwoods gourmet style. We got up early in the morning and then decided, hey, we're going to do a lot of scouting as much as we can here to see what we can find. We put a lot of boots in the ground. We climbed out of the boat a lot. There was a ton of beaver. We ended up finding some pretty good moose sign. Found some bull sign on the river's edge with some rubs that were pretty high in the air. So we assumed it was a pretty good bull. After we scouted for a few hours in the bush, we decided we were kind of spent. So we decided to climb back in the boat, and there was another tributary that we wanted to go check out. We had pretty much covered this river up and down as best as you could cover it as far as the property we were allowed to hunt legally. So we shot over to the next stream, we checked that out. It was pretty much a bust. There wasn't any real moose sign there, no feeding, no nothing. So we decided we were going to fish for the remainder of the day. There was still one more major tributary we wanted to check out that we hadn't hunted before. So we went back to fishing for the remainder of the day and pretty much thought we had all the information we needed to get our hunt going.
This is a big fish, man.
Got there, Paul.
I don't know, but it's big. I haven't seen it yet. I'm a big fish though. I can't get him to come up. I'm kind of babying him a little bit. Oh, it's big fish. Northern. It's northern, I saw it. I thought he was bigger than that even. I thought he was bigger than he actually is. Still pretty nice. Oh, I gotta get him in. I can't, he's fucking big.
Alright.
Yeah!
This one I want.
Hog.
Oh, yeah, we're mounting.
You want to let him go?
No.
You Sure.
No, I'll take one. I'll put it. I told him Chuck I'd bring one to him. Mount it. Don't turn him up.
I'm not trying not to. 30s, he's not giant.
Yeah, it's
35.
Huh?
35. He ain't a 40 or nothing.
Yeah, they're good. They're the wall.
If you want them, we'll do them.
Yeah, I want to. Told
Alright, how are we going to keep them fresh?
I'm going to put them in the freezer.
Take them up now?
Yeah.
All right, well, it is day 2, and walleye fishing has been super slow. We finally found some fish at about 1 p.m. in the middle of the afternoon, out in about 25 foot of water, but I kept missing. The wind was just blowing so hard. Ended up catching one giant pike. We're probably going to mount him and put him in the store. I shouldn't say giant, he's about 35 inches, but he was a nice fish. Got that in the freezer, did all that number. I had some food. Dad had a belly full of food, laid down for a nap. I said, well, I'm gonna go fishing again. So it's about 4:15. I'll probably pick him up somewhere around 5:15. We'll get out again for the rest of the afternoon. Found a spot up the river. Bull moose had been coming down, torn a pretty good place in the water. There were actually some rubs on the trees from where he'd been rubbing up pretty high. It looks like a pretty good sized bull. So we're gonna do a little bit more scouting this afternoon down another river. We've basically found 2 major runs so far and a couple lesser used runs. So we're probably gonna sit in the 2 and start there. And then if that doesn't work, we're gonna go from there. Dude, there's white caps out here. If I go fast, the boat turns too much. I can't even, the motor won't work. It comes out of the water. I just gotta go real slow. It's nasty, boy. Woo! Not super dangerous if you know what you're doing, but it'd be easy to flip a boat today with one person, that's for sure. Eater. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Walleye. Beautiful. Beautiful fish. Swing him in. Yep. We need about 4 more though. I don't care. Clock him. You want to eat fish or don't you? Swing him in like a bass. Simmons would have swung him in the boat.